Hello everyone, welcome to the detailed walkthrough of the library management system that I have developed. This system is designed to simplify library operations by automating the processes such as the managing books, issuing and returning the transaction, tracking the staff activities and providing the insights through the reports and the dashboards. In this video, I will cover the forms and the modules which are used. A second one will be the workflows implemented to automate the task at the backends, features like the custom actions and the validations, and the fourth one is the reports and the dashboards for the analytic purpose. So let's dive in. So we are going to first of all click on this library system. So the system is getting open. So first of all we are going to see about the modules. We are going to see the deeply like how the modules are being created. So let's see one by one. First of all, we are going to see the books module. These are the fields which are taken into this form. As you can see that the first one is of the books ID, title, author, that is author name. The third one is of the genre. Fourth one is the publication year, available copies, ISBN number, and so on and so forth. So we are getting done with this. So let's click on the access this application. So now we are going to add the data here. So we are going to add the title of this book here. So let's suppose we are going to add the title as the two states. The author of this book is Mr. Chetan Bhagat. The genre which we have taken here is a storybook, that is fiction. Publication year, let's suppose 2001, and publication year, let's suppose 2002. Available copies of this book is let's take a random value as 5. ISBN number also we are going to take the random number. So rating will be based on the 1 to 5, so we are going to give the rating as 4. As this book is premium and featured, so we are going to check this checkbox. So let's submit this form. We need to rectify the details. So let's suppose we are going to add the number. So the book is added successfully into the book section. So we are going to check the books. So these are my previous books which I have added. This is the most recent books which I have added in this video itself. So let's see. You can see that the transaction is been reflected here. So we are going to move towards the next module, that is member module. So this member module is been getting open. So as we can see that this in the on this member module, the name of the member should be mentioned. So let's take as the random name, that is Gunjan More, first name and last name we are going to add here. Suppose we take the random email. Due to the privacy purpose, I am not giving the valid email. But suppose if you mention here the valid email, the email will be going through this email. So we are going to add the random number here itself for the privacy purpose. We are going to add the date also as the 1 January. Membership type is of the three, for example basic, premium and the elite. Basic, for suppose we select the basic, the maximum book allowed will be 2. As mentioned into the description, for the basic the maximum book allowed is 2, for the premium that is 5, and for the elite that is 10. So we are going to submit this form. After submitting, we are going to recheck the transaction. So you can see on the screen that first transaction is the recent transaction. Here all the transaction is been reflected. So in this member module, the next one is the top member report, which we are going to see the further. So let's move towards the next module, that is transaction module, which is the most important module. So after clicking or after going in this transaction module, First of all is nothing but the members which are already the members of this library. The name will be reflected here. So suppose we take a random name as Rahul Patil, and suppose the book we take as the Wings of a Fire, and issued date suppose we take as the 31st of the December, which is the back date, and suppose we take the random date as 11th of the January. The status of this book is overdue, so we are going to select as overdue. So fine amount, let's suppose we add as a $2 per day. As this book is not lost, so we are not going to select this checkbox and we are going to submit this form. After submitting, we are going to see the transactions. So you can see that the first transaction, that is the recent transaction which I have made. So we are going to see the detailed transaction here. So you can see that the based upon the 11 days, on the basis of the 2 days, $2 per day, the fine amount is nothing but the $22. And as we have not selected the mark as the lost, so this section is the null section, like no value has been reflected here. The next one are the reports that we are going to see further. So we are going to see the staff members module, which is the next module. So after visiting the staff members, we can add the new staff here also. So let's suppose we are going to add the new staff, and we are going to add the random name, and here also I am going to add the random email itself. The role will be based upon the librarian and the assistant, and the phone number we are going to add here, that is random. So we are going to submit this form itself, and the staff member will also be added. So we can see that this is the recent staff member which we have added. This transaction is been reflected here, and all the details are also reflected here. So we can recheck here itself. So next one we are going to move towards the we can say that the workflows. So let's move toward the workflows. Further we are going to see the reports and the dashboards. So let's first of all move to the workflows. As the section of the workflows is getting loaded, so there are the different modules named here, that is books, members, staff members, and transactions. So let's see the books. In this book section or the book module, the autofill maximum books allowed is also taken as the workflow. So let's see, as no action has been added here, so let's move to the next. You can see that the validate unique number workflow is the code or the script is on the screen. So due to the time foundation, I am not opening this. So let's open. As you can see that, so we are going to move towards the next module, that is member module. Here one action is been triggered, that is welcome email for the new members. When the new member is been created, the automatically email is been sent to the valid email address. Remaining are also the autofill maximum books allowed, and third one is the maximum book allowed itself. So we are going to move towards the next module, that is staff members module. In this staff members module, you can see that the workflow named as set role based permission. As I told that the different powers has been given to the library as well as the assistant. So this is the deluge code or the script for that purpose itself. So we are done with this also. So next we are going to see about the transactions. In the transactions, there are the different kind of the workflows, that is validate the return dates, decreasing the available copies and all. So let's see one by one. First one is the check available copies. Second one is the validate return details, decreasing available copies. This workflow is defined for when the book is been issued to the user. The value of the book is being decreased into the library section or the book section. Another one is the increasing available copies. When the book is being written by the user again, the value of the book is being increased by 1 into the book section itself. Or when the book is being lost, so here mark as the lost text section trigger is being fired. So due to the time boundation itself, we are not getting into this code deeply. So as you can see that the deluge code is been added here. So next we are going to move towards the reports and the dashboards. So we are going to see the reports. So the first one report is of the top members reports. Basically the top 10 members are mentioned here. So we can see that the report of these students or the members is been reflected in this section or in this report. Another one is the report of the overdue books. We can see the section of the overdue books. The third one is the top members. So these are the top members as I have taken the same name. So the due to the function of the group by function, the same name students or the members are being grouped by here. So the next one is the activity of the members. Generally this section mentions the activity, for example activities such as the fine amount, return date, issue date and all. Here all the status is been shown as overdue because I have selected overdue itself. So another is the dashboard we are going to see. So as you can see that the based upon the biography fiction and the non-fiction or the sci-fi books, all the section is been divided here. As we click on this section, we can see the biography book is 3 which is available, as the sci-fi is 1, non-fiction is also 1 and fiction is been 2. This is because the remaining books are issued to the members. So when the book will be written again, this value will be increased or decreased by the 1 as we have talked in the workflow. And second one is the table or the list of the activities of all the registered members. So this same activity was also mentioned into the transaction section also, in this section activities of the members. So this has been fetched in the form of the dashboard for the easy visualization purpose. So this is all about the library management system which I have created based upon the given transaction mentioned into the Word form or the Word file. Thank you.